This is a song from Cypress Hill, and it's called Illusions. And straight away, less than a few seconds into the song, this is what they promote in your face. The all-seeing eyes of the Illuminati, the one eye, promotion of the one eye. Basically you'll notice in movies, even the TV show Watch is the all-seeing eye logo. I mean, this is the image of the Antichrist, because it is the only image that is promoted so much non-stop, because we know the Illuminati have an obsession with the one eye. That's why it's on the back of the US dollar, because the one eye, they believe that this eye is the eye of God, when it is the eye of Lucifer. The one at the top of the pyramid is Lucifer. They are just awaiting for their agendas to be fully filled and the New World Order to fully be complete and be presented onto the masses. That's why they're promoting all this occult symbolism, because they're trying to get the New World Order prepared for everyone, so they can basically enslave everybody and make them worship the Antichrist and the Beast. See, because when the time comes, when the Antichrist comes, these people have already indoctrinated you, your kids, without you even knowing. That most of them, you wouldn't even notice. To the people basically the people that have been brainwashed by all of this, will think it's normal one day when the Antichrist comes. They'll think it's normal and that it's good to promote this. And then the Antichrist will make everyone bow down and worship him, which I'd rather die. I'd never bow down and worship the Antichrist, never will. I'd rather die. Well, that's what will happen. Therefore, the Antichrist will force you to worship the image of him, which is most likely going to be the all-seeing eye, because that is the symbol that is basically promoted and brainwashed into people's heads or non-stop. I mean, it's everywhere, the all-seeing eye. You just can't get away from it. And as well, it also simulates the Illuminati is always watching you. But this song is just full of occult symbolism. It just throws up the all-seeing eye over and over and over again. The all-seeing eye is the eye of Horus. It is connected to Egyptian, because that's what it is. All these false Egyptian gods were actually fallen angels. That's what they were. And they basically forced people to worship them as gods. They want to be worshipped as gods, but it'll never happen. Satan will never be a god, and he just can't accept that. That's why he was kicked out of heaven, because he couldn't accept that it wasn't good enough for him in heaven, that he was an angel, basically the leader of he was basically the most powerful angel in heaven, and that wasn't enough for him. He wanted to be a god. He wanted to be sitting where God was, and God said no. And Satan didn't like it, and he rebelled against God, and then a fight went on, and then Satan got kicked out of heaven. And here we are today. As you see the one eye again, and notice the fire simulating hell. Promoting the one eye again, you can only see the left eye. And as we see, they're just indoctrinating you with this all-seeing eye over and over again. They're basically brainwashing you with this occult symbolism. That's what they're doing. Through the whole song of this, it's just flashing the all-seeing eye all in your face. And then as we see here, it zooms right into his left eye. Again, promotion of the one eye. And as we see the skull, known in occultism, they drink out the skull. You'll see this in a lot of music videos. It's even in K-pop and J-pop. The skull represents skull and bones and also represents death, the spirit of death. Also the Grim Reaper. It's also known skull and bones in as well. In the occultism, Satanists drink out of the skull of a victim that they killed. And as well noticed that it's in black and white. The known occult symbolism in a lot of music videos, black and white, darkness becomes one with light agenda. I mean, this guy, he's even portrayed himself as Satan in a music video. And it's not a joke, he actually portrays himself as Lucifer in one of his music videos. It's straight up satanic. Every single song that he makes it's always got something satanic in it. And there we go with the all-seeing eye. I mean, he just promotes it over and over again in your face. He loves the all-seeing eye because he sold his soul to Satan. He loves Satan. Again, the occult skull. This is just a straight up occult skull, you can tell. This is a Satanist skull that they use in rituals. This is what the skull basically looks like in rituals.